Alright, what's going on, guys? gdoggcasey here, bringing you another matchup of StarCraft 2. Before we get started here, let's move this up to faster, because that's how it's supposed to be. And let me just explain the situation of this game. I just recently registered to a online StarCraft 2 tournament called the Everyday Gaming League. And it's pretty cool. There's about 40 or 50 people in it right now, and basically it's kind of like how a hockey season would work, or a basketball season. You play a certain amount of people. I think it's like 8 weeks or so. You play one person each week, and then based on your record, you move to the playoffs, and then you just play through the playoffs like that. Each game is each match is a best of 3. So my opponent for game 1 of this tournament is aGAllaf, and he's going to be playing the pink Zerg up in the top left corner here on Xel'Naga Fortress, which is a custom map. I'm pretty sure it's not on the ladder pool, and if I do say so myself, I kind of hate it, but whatever. We'll see me, gdoggcasey, in the 3 o'clock position here as the yellow Zerg. And so ZvZ here, which is pretty much my best matchup right now. And we'll have to take a look and see how things are going to work in this game. As we can see here, Overlord's both going in the same direction, so as soon as I see this Overlord, I'm like, alright, I know he's in this direction. The other spawn would be down here. So I know he's up there. And we can see that AG is getting a pool on 14. Or sorry, a gas on 14, my bad, and he'll be dropping that spawning pool right there, and I am just slightly behind him. Or wait, no, did he drop the spawning pool? No, not yet. He's waiting a bit. Sending out a drone scout, which I elected not to do, because in ZvZ I usually just don't like doing that. So gas popping, there goes his 3 in gas, pool's down, and for me as well, the pool is pretty much exact same timing. His gas was a little bit earlier, but so far we're pretty much right on course with each other. He's going to be moving his Overlord in, as well as his drone. And the reason why I say I don't make drone scouts in ZvZ is because once your Overlord gets there, you don't really need a drone, at least in my opinion. But who knows? I mean, aGAllaf knows what he's doing. Taking a look, sees my pool, and likewise for me only. I'm only doing it with my Overlord. So right now, everything is pretty much identical. Go to the Units tab. I am actually 1 drone ahead of him, which is pretty awesome. That's going to help in the long run. Hopefully not getting supply cap though. See, he went with his Overlord first, and I just I'm waiting on my Overlord. So he should be catching up in the drones sooner or later. Right now, both queens coming out for both players. Again, he is just slightly ahead of me, and he's getting his metabolic boost earlier as well. As for me, that's one of my problems. I need to remember to get that metabolic boost as soon as I can. There it goes, but it's behind by quite a few seconds, so his Zerglings will be faster than mine for a little bit. And I will be pumping out the usual 4 Zerglings here just to kind of hold my ramp here and get a little bit of map control. But as you can see, he's actually got 6 Zerglings. So in a straight up fight, they will win for sure. And not too much going on right now. Obviously, just getting our bearings here. Just droning up a little bit, making sure to get those lings. Oh, this Overlord, is he going to get away? I don't think so. He is not going to get away. We can see aGAllaf dropping the Baneling Nest now, and that was one of my plans as well. I wanted to get a Baneling Nest. Not sure why I haven't done it yet. I guess I just didn't think I really needed it. And we can see his Zerglings are moving across the map now. Taking the Xel'Naga Tower, which in this map has a timer, and eventually it wears off, and then there's no more tower. So that's kind of interesting. Here come the Lings. I see them coming with my Overlord, so I'm just trying to get a little bit of a better engagement here with my Queen. And he's going to be moving up. His Baneling Nest is almost done, and I still haven't dropped one yet. So, and we'll see. So that's a little bit bad. And we'll see here his speed kick in, and I wasn't able to do anything. So I'll just take these Lings back. Busting out 10 more Lings now, which is way too much. I don't know why I made that many. And we can see that aGAllaf is morphing in some defensive Banelings here. Very good move. And we'll see if they come into play in the future. Alright, so far just continuing to drone up, go back to the Units tab, and we can see that he's actually ahead of me by 1 right now, which isn't very good, but I just popped out with 3 there, and he's continuing to make Lings as well, because my Lings are actually moving across the map now, and he was able to see them with his Overlord. And actually this could be a pretty good engagement here, but look out for those Banelings. I don't even know how many Banelings I lost there, or how many Zerglings I lost there, but that was just so bad. I need to be way better on my reaction. If I was able to get rid of those Banelings, I may have been able to do some pretty decent damage there, but unfortunately, that is not the case. Now, we are both dropping down our expansions here. Again, he's a little bit earlier than me. This guy is a Gold League player, but he plays a little bit better than a Gold League player, for sure. And obviously you can see that by seeing those banelings, I was like, oh yeah, I need a baneling nest, so I went and dropped that right away. But getting the double evolution chambers here because I have an access of gas, and it's just my style. I really like the double evo play. So now I'm just kind of playing defensively. I got a bunch of lings here for defense, and he's going to be moving out with some scouting lings again, just to see what's up. Keeping some banelings on the ramp and one up here, very good idea. Let's see him inject. Come on, you said you were good. Inject. He is not injecting. Not up here either. He must have his attention elsewhere, possibly on these lings that are in my main right now, running around and not able to do anything because of my queens, and that'll be I'll be safe for now. So right now, just continuing to drone up 6 drones at a time. Now let's go back to the units tab and see whose economy is better. His is actually 4 better than me right now, but let's see what happens once those drones pop. And there they go, and oh, he's ahead of me by 1 right now. Anyways, whatever, not too bad. Again, just pretty much macroing up a little bit. He's I'm getting banelings. He's just sitting back, droning up, getting his lair now. And let's see, have I started my lair yet? No, not yet. I need to get started on that lair. I am getting the double upgrades here though, which is really good for my lings. And as he does he have an evo chamber down? Not yet. He's getting a spine crawler though, and no evo chamber, so my lings will be much stronger than his once that upgrade completes. I'm trying to do a little bit of creep spread here. His creep spread is doing pretty decent. I mean, in ZvZ, the only thing creep spread is really good for is vision. Now, vision is important for sure, but you can see me getting supply capped here, which is a nub move. But the overlords do pop out, so we'll be able to go ahead and get some drones out there. Oh, whoop, that's him. Getting a queen. Getting all 4 gas now because I'm preparing for my lair. I'm going to go into, well, we'll see what I go into. If you've been watching my videos, you probably already know, but anyways, getting 3 guys in each gas here. So I'm fully mining on 4 gas now. Able to get that gas. That's going to be good for mutas. That's going to be good for upgrades. And what's going on here? Killing an overlord in my main, and he's deciding to move out with a whole bunch of zerglings. Now I see that coming with my overlords, and he's doing the smart thing here, sending 1 ling in. Hopefully it doesn't detonate a baneling. Nope. Okay, good. And he's going to back up because honestly this many banelings can and will destroy all those lings as long as you play them properly. Now finally aGAllaf is working on his +1 attack for his lings, but mine's already done. And yeah, again, so far it's just like we're pretty much sitting back. We do see an infestation pit from aGAllaf very early actually. The only reason why I get infestation pit early is if I'm trying to rush straight to hive. But we can see that that is not really happening for me right now. I am at hive and I need to be dropping that specific building that I want to be dropping as soon as I hit lair. But it's not happening. I guess it looks like I'm just focusing on linging up. You can see a 3rd going down for aGAllaf now. Very nice play. Since he sensed that it was being a really defensive game, he made the right move to go ahead and expand, which I didn't. I was hoping to get a huge force up and going off 2 base with mutas. Now, where the fuck is that spire? That spire's still not dropped yet, and the upgrades haven't started yet either. I wonder where my attention is right now. We can see infestors coming out for aGAllaf now, and right now I'm not doing anything. What the hell is going on here? Morphing some banelings, I guess. What was I doing? I was so into this game too. There's the spire finally dropping, but that's way late. Way, way late. So, yeah, I was so pumped up for this game, I should have been paying a lot more attention to that. Finally getting the 2 upgrades here, starting a little bit of creep spread. +2/+2 is very good for lings, and banelings actually, because that'll help quite a bit. But we do see quite a lot of infestors here. There's 1 here. A few more will be popping out for aGAllaf. And infestors are actually pretty good against lings. If you're good with your fungals, you can destroy a pack of lings pretty easily. So we do see a bunch of infestors popping out for our Zerg player over here, aGAllaf, and getting a forward spine crawler there. I'm not a huge fan of that, but you know, whatever. He does have his 3rd base here now, not saturated at all, but at least it's there, so he won't have to wait in the future. And here we see lings moving out for aGAllaf, and I got lots of defense, moving the banelings forward. And at this point I was like, shit, I should probably get some baneling speed because that'll help. So I start off the baneling speed, just so, you know, maybe I would have been able to pop off some of those. And yeah, so basically it's just like back and forth holding off attacks. He's being the aggressor right now. His army tab is much bigger than mine. We take a look, he's got a lot more army, and he's got more workers as well, so he's just macroing better than me. And he's playing pretty good. I'm going with the burrow here, and the baneling speed as well. Now the one thing I have in my favor is that my lings and my banelings are super upgraded compared to his. We can take a look here. Mine are 1-1 right now, about to be 2-2 in a few seconds. And if we click on his lings here, they are only a +1 attack, so things are actually looking pretty good. It's not too bad. I mean, his army supply is better, but my lings are stronger in general. Here comes a nice big pack of mutas. There's about 12 there, and we will be using those. Dropping the macro hatch as well, because I hadn't expanded yet and I had a lot of money. And I was just thinking, like, alright, I gotta get some more production here. Moving the mutalisks around, I was trying to go after his third base. We'll see how that works. Burrow about to be finished for aGAllaf. +2/+2 about to be finished for my lings. And I'm obviously getting that +1 flyer attack as well. Morphing in a bunch of banelings because I was getting ready for a nice little attack here, hopefully. I could see with my nice overlord spread here, because when it's ZvZ, and if it's all ground units, then your overlords are going to be fine. So I have them kind of like all through the attack path. I have an overseer here as well because of some reason. I think I just wanted, when I dropped a changeling or something earlier and ran it into his base, was able to see that he had infested and stuff, and these meters are just sitting here. They got to get going. There they go. Making sure I'm getting my injects off. Let's see if I hit this pretty well. I probably won't since I'm looking at those mutas. Yeah, this queen's got full energy. Anyway, let's take a look at the mutas here. Going in for an attack, I see the overlords and I'm like, alright, he's got a base here. Kill off the queen, and he burrows all his drones. And I was like, fuck, so I need that overseer. So I finally find that overseer and drag him over. But I can't kill these drones at all. You can see aGAllaf going for a spire now. And gdoggcasey, 38 lings. As I said, getting ready for that big attack. But here we see some infestors burrowed, and they may or may not play a big part. Here comes the overseer. Finally able to kill off all these drones, which is nice. But look at these look at these infestors. If only I had an overseer there, I would have been able to kill them all off. But he's just going to march right into my base. And most likely throw a bunch of infested Terrans in there. So I was able to gut his third base, and now I'm going around to see what I can do over here. But he's got infestors with full energy, so I'm a little bit worried about that. Here come the infested Terrans. So many infested Terrans. Just tearing up all the drones. And I was like, alright, I gotta go get those. Fuck. I don't want him to kill my lair, which is now morphing into a hive. So, but he did take care of all those drones. If we take a look at the unit counting station here, we can see that he's at 35 drones and I'm only at 20. And okay, I gotta go back here. I need to find out what happened to those mutas, because I remember in the game I was let's go back a little bit more. Are they over here? Here they are. Let's take a look at what I did with those mutas, because they just disappeared. Infestors, are they fungaling? Oh, infested Terrans. Alright, alright. I wasn't paying attention. And I guess I killed off a bunch of his drones, but all my mutas got murdered there, so things aren't looking too good for gdoggcasey here. As we can see, where are my... Oh yeah, now I got the overseer looking for those infested Terrans. They're actually over here, and I managed to spot them. Yeah, there they go. Oh, what? He... Oh my god, he left 3 in my base. I didn't even kill them all. That is embarrassing. And I heard the baneling explode, so I thought I got all of them. Back to production here. We can see he's pumping out with 36 lings. And still, at this point, I was thinking that I was okay. I still have a lot of gas. And I was able, like, this whole force here is nothing against mutas. Right? So, here I go. Oh, did I finally pick them off? I may have picked off those infestors. Yeah, it looks like I got them. Alright, that's good. Finally getting those infestors. So now, fully way oversaturated at my main here, and I need to start thinking about a third very soon. Trying to get those +3/+3 plus the adrenal glands for the lings, because my main focus is ling muta. Right? The banelings are just for other... I mean, just to help me get an edge. Basically other banelings, because no matter how upgraded my lings are, those banelings are still going to do a lot of work against those lings. So, you can see aGAllaf here getting up more infestors here. He's got a few more bird over here. He is replanting his hatchery down here. And I still don't have a third. So we got to get that third up and going. few extra overseers here just in case. I should spread those out. Keep one with my army for sure. There is one with my army. So that's good so far. And he's got some infestors here for defense if I decide to go in and attack that third again. So at this point, oh, we can see corruptors coming from aGAllaf. And I guess that's going to be to focus down my mutas, because I had shown that I wanted to go mutas, and I do want to go mutas, but all of a sudden my gas count just drops. I do have a few mutas, but unfortunately I made a new move and I was unable to gather them all together. Which actually, if we take a look, could have been a decent force. At least decent anyway. He's got a... oh yeah, now this is when he starts burrowing his units. He's got a nice little baneling bomb here. And these mutas are about to get caught by infestors. And this is when I was like, I thought I had more mutas, where the hell are they? But unfortunately unable to do that. He actually doesn't kill off these mutas right away. So that's kind of okay for me right now, but I mean, I thought I had a pretty good chance, especially with these +3/+3 upgrades coming in. I was like, alright, my lings are going to be so strong. Right now, he's still... oh, he's at +1, +2. But +3/+3 is way better, especially with the adrenal glands. So, yeah. Let's see what's going on the map here. Finally getting my third, and the gas is up and running. He knows about it, though. And it's an easy attack for him if he wants. Burrowing all his units so that I am forced to bring an overseer in. And those infestors are so annoying. I have very little experience playing against infestors. I figured that mutas would be okay. I know they have the infested Terran, but I still thought that it would actually be... I'd be pretty decent at killing them off. So yeah, here I am trying to get those banelings taken care of, but the infested Terran, or the infestors are still here. Pretty much destroying my lings, and this is when I was like, alright, I just gotta move in. And he's got banelings everywhere. This is a pretty bad move here. I do manage to take out a whole bunch of his lings. Sorry for the volume there, guys. It's kind of loud, but yeah, this fight actually was a little more even than it looked. I mean, he obviously comes out on top, but I was able to clear out quite a bit of what he had. But at this point, I'm like completely mined out over here, and only mining off one base. Now this one is about to get taken out as well, so mining off one base. I do have some money banked up, but not quite enough, and at this point my macro was slipping. I wasn't injecting. I need that extra larva for lings, for sure. Pumping out with 38 lings now, but all it takes is those 9 banelings. So he's going for 20 banelings. And now he has more mutas than me as well, and he was making corruptors. He mentioned to me after the game that he lost the corruptors. Where are they? Oh, here they are, right here. He has 4. I'm not really sure. I know corruptors are good against mutas, like they'll win in a fight one-on-one. I'm not sure about like 4 versus like 8 or something like that. I'm sure they'd still hold their own. Here comes some banelings. Actually, that could have been better. I have a lot more lings here that could have been taken out by those banelings, but at this point, my third got taken out. I'm only mining off this one base. I have nothing left here. I am trying to catch up with my injects, but it's just not really happening. Now he's moving in with mutas, and I am pretty much screwed because I don't have the gas to build any more mutas. So relying on 2 queens here, I should be transfusing. I don't know why I didn't transfuse. Just not that good, I guess. I probably had enough energy to last that attack. But he's going to take out both my queens here. And he's going to just roll on in with his lings. And at this point I'm like, no, I thought I had a chance to win this game. I have some mutas out now. I can clear off the ones that he had. I dropped some spores as well. But morphing in more banelings. He's just got all these lings now. It's just not looking good. And I'm at 31 supply to his 105. And this game is pretty much over. I should be calling out the GG fairly soon, because I don't have the production. He also went ahead and dropped the 4th over here too, so it was a very good play by him. Just streaming in with lings now. He smells blood. He's going to take everything out, and there go, as soon as the Spire goes, which it will go, trust me, I was pretty much like, alright, well, I can't win just with lings. This was my last ditch attempt. I do have a bunch of lings here that may be able to hold off only Zerglings, because any banelings will just obviously blow them up pretty easily. And how did that happen? I select one muta out of all these. I swear to God I tried to select all of them. I don't really know how that happened. And this is like my last attack, but he is more than ready. He's got banelings, he's got infestors. And my plan here is to, like, alright, I'm going to go back to his third, didn't even know he had these infestors here. But then, as soon as he comes in with those banelings, I'm like, shit, I gotta get out. I'm not gonna let him win that easily anyway. I'm trying to find a better engagement here. I know the lings are faster than the banelings, so I'm trying to do some damage. Trying to kill off some of these lings. I know my lings are stronger, but as I said multiple times, that doesn't matter against banelings. So here we go, losing the lings, trying to go in at his base. And this is where I realized, oh, fungal growth is actually pretty good against circles. And just like that, all my lings are gone, and I should call it the GG. It was a pretty good game. I mean, I thought I at least had a chance to win. This guy's pretty good. He's a lot better than me, that's for sure. And I thought I actually stood a chance, especially with my upgraded lings. But unfortunately, it wasn't to be. Now this is game 1. We will. I will be casting game 2 and game 3 if there is a game 3. And I plan on casting pretty much all the games that I play in this tournament, because why not? I mean, it gives me a reason to get pumped up for games and not just get bored laddering. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for game 2. It will be coming out shortly. What the fuck happened there? Oh, I push. Oh.